Describe your involvement and your impressions about Medici II.
I came to the Medici II from the perspective of a military psychologist. I've been involved in military psychology since 1980 when I was commissioned as an officer in the United States Air Force, and currently I'm a professor of engineering psychology at West Point. It seems to me that the military is the perfect basis or perfect venue for testing positive psychology principles and applying them, because we deal with a basically young, healthy, and psychopathology-free population, which would really benefit from the positive psychology precepts. Therefore, the Medici has been very revealing to me in expanding my focus in ways that we can apply positive psychology in this military context to improve the quality of life and adjustment and maybe even the performance of our emerging leaders.
Describe how you think Medici II and follow-up seminars will affect positive psychology and the rest of your career.
Positive psychology will be affected by the Medici II by bringing together experts from not just psychology, but from other disciplines such as philosophy and sociology to knit together an integrative approach to the future of psychology, which I believe will be really focused on the positive aspects of human nature rather than the negative aspects as we've much done over the last 100 years. Again, as a military psychologist, I can touch directly the lives of several 100,000 servicemen, but also their family members, both extended and immediate family members, and in essence, perhaps millions of our fellow Americans through the positive psychology programs and research and application that we are developing here at the Medici.
Discuss your area of interest within positive psychology.
As a professor at West Point, my major interest, at least immediate interest in positive psychology, is to take our understanding of character strengths and values, which military doctrine and leader development doctrine in the military have long held to be vital to the development of young leaders who go into Afghanistan and Iraq and other places under the most difficult conditions. So I'm really tasked with taking 18-year-old Americans and in 47 months at West Point, developing them into dynamic, strong, and effective leaders. My current research involves administering and measuring a strengths questionnaire to identify which character strengths are most related to military performance or leadership potential at West Point, as well as to academic performance, physical fitness, and other important criteria, as well as the likelihood of even sticking through the entire West Point agenda or curriculum. Another exciting area that I'm very interested in getting involved in is doing a similar study among active duty small unit leaders fighting in Afghanistan and Iraq now. I want to go and assess their character strengths and have them relate to me how they use those strengths to cope with the difficulties of being separated from their loved ones for 13 months in the face of daily dangers. I think this will reveal a lot about how character strengths play out in extremis or most difficult situations.